I have found the ultimate fighter. Well, here we are once again watching a bunch of guys get destroyed. Do you remember that gigantic centipede Centicaro that destroyed the world? Well, here's a little baby one, and this thing's just as deadly as the big one. As you can see, he comes well equipped with all kinds of nice little spiky spikes all around its body. The difference with this one though is that it gets a little crazy as time goes on. See it in action, watch this crazy thing. Sometimes, oh, it's got spiky little mandibles there. Sometimes he gets a little nutty and kind of twirls in on himself and then creates like a vortex of pain for these guys. You can see how effective his body is to where anywhere he goes, it just spikes these guys. Sometimes his body will derp out and like start going crazy, but as you can see, there's not really anything that can survive against this thing. Now, before we get any further into today's video and you see some other epic amazing things, this Goro, who is quite shocked at life, oh, you see right through him, says subscribe to the channel because only like 12% of you guys who are watching are subscribed. Now, why can I look through his mouth, but yet I don't see the hole in the back? It's an optical illusion. Anyway, you remember that big gigantic Kaiju Carrier thing that was like an aircraft carrier that became a Kaiju? Well, someone made a baby version of it, and I'm sure it'll be just as deadly as the larger version. If you didn't see that, oh geez, if you didn't see that larger version, you should go find that video and watch it, because it's probably one of the most epic creations that's ever existed in this game. Oh, he just absolutely destroyed all those things in like a matter of a second. Speaking of baby versions of things, do you remember that gigantic centipede? I think it's probably one of the first versions of this type of thing that we saw in the game. Well, someone made a baby version of that, and here it is. Look at this thing. So I don't know who's making these babies, but they're pretty good looking. It's almost as though they took the actual one and then just shrunk it down, but that's not possible. So somebody had to literally recreate this thing, and they did a wonderful job. It's got like multiple mandibles for its jaw. It might actually lose. I might have put too many in. Look at how slow those guys are. Oh, he's eating everything actually. He's doing a good job. Here we go. Look at him. Oh, he bit that Stegosaurus in half. Oh no, the big ones are here. They're gonna start just kicking him. Let's see what happens here. Now, if you don't know how this works, it's got that thing up there. Let's watch it and see if he can destroy it. He just did, I think. He just destroyed the big ones. Oh, that was sweet. I love the way that these things like kind of go up and fly up like the actual Centicaro did. We've got a bunch of invertebrates here, and they're about to fight a brand new amazing creature. However, I think they're gonna lose, and they might be trying to tell us something. Let's zoom out here. Help! Here we go. Look at this big old gigantic thing. It's some kind of new dragon mech breed, and I'm not even like, what's going on here? He's got a tail back here. Big old gigantic, okay, some kind of wheel system, big old huge claws, and then this epic looking face. Let's see what happens as it goes along. Can it actually destroy these things? Do they need help? What's about to happen? So it doesn't move too well. It's oh, there we go. It's breathing fire. It's not really doing anything. Maybe it's more suited to fight these things since they're a little bit taller. Perhaps it's like a battle bot and it's designed to fight against other large gigantic kaiju creations. Oh, there it goes, spiking. There we go. Now it's working. Big giant dragon. Meet my epic kraken. Let's see what happens. Will it actually? It kind of goes to the side and it doesn't actually really work. This, something broken with it, something need to happen. I'm a little confused by what's going on here. Oh, there we go. It's facing down. It won't even breathe its fire facing downward. I don't understand why it won't work. What needs to happen, but I can tell you this much. It definitely looks cool. Just a whole bunch of clones having some conversations with themselves. They've been alerted to a new threat. And I don't even know what this thing is, but it looks, oh, it looks amazing. Look at his face right here. It's got a little tiny stubby face. Look at this awesome. It's like some kind of mechanized dinosaur looking thing with a interest. I mean, this is a cool looking creation. Like, I like the design of it. What's he do? He just zaps some stuff. Oh, he's got fire too. He's flamethrower and everything. Is that a word? Flamethrowering? Flamethrowering. I just created a word. I think you probably just say torching or something along those lines. It's torching everything. Its front, it needs like something in the front. It's kind of rigid looking. It's kind of a weird moving creation. He just zapped everything into oblivion. I filled the world with hippos. What would happen if the world was overran by hippopotamus? I don't think we'll ever need to actually ask that question because today they're fighting off against a pretty epic creation. This thing. I think that last one and this one is made by the same person, but as you can see, it's got this sweet like leg design, and when it moves, it looks like big gigantic blades. Check it out. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's awesome. He has a laser. And he also has spikes. I don't think he needs anything else. He had a whole bunch of lasers, but it was a little too many. But now it seems like he's actually quite balanced. This is pretty much what would happen, though, I think. Enough hippopotamus pushing against something could probably knock down an entire building. I mean, probably not, but they could almost destroy this thing. You know what I should do? You know what would be funny to see? Hold on. Here's this thing. And here's a volcano. Do you remember the volcano? Well, let's see what happens now that I've changed it to hippopotamus. There we go. It's raining hippos. Oh, there's so many hippos coming out of here. Look at it. Look at all the hippos, man. That's ridiculous. Lagging so much. Imagine you were making a school science project and you made a volcano that erupted, and instead of like the ooze that came out, it was a bunch of hippos, and it just filled the entire gymnasium and just destroyed everything. I don't know why. Why is this so funny? I have found the ultimate fighter. This thing is so epic looking and has some awesome secret abilities. Here it is, Rakshasa. Look at this epic thing. Oh my goodness, it's like an epic looking Gundam mech kaiju killing destruction gigan of doom. This thing, it looks like rocket pods right here. It's like it got rocket pods, big old wings. It's got whatever this area is down here, like it's gonna eat something. It's got spikes on its claws, and then this big gigantic epic whip. I'm pretty sure he's gonna destroy all these guys. I'm pretty sure. Oh, here we go. Look at him. Oh, the whip is just brutal. Oh, the whip actually works well and actually spikes guys and then flings them around. There we go. He got some. He's gonna fling them. Look at him. Oh, whoa, just whipping it around. That is so sweet. Oh, look at it. Look at, he's got a guy. He can stick like 3 guys at once. They're attacking the whip right now. Fling them around. There he goes. Goodbye, buddy. I believe I can fly. I kind of like when the whip freaks out. So the whip is the main thing that he has, and then the spiky toes. I'm glad that it doesn't have like lasers or something, you know, like it's relying solely on that whip, and it's freaking awesome. It's safe to say that this thing, you know what, you can have an ultimate fighter, you can have something with lasers that just like shoots things down, but the fact that this thing is agile and has that whip, I think it's like makes him the ultimate fighter. This thing is so cool. Well, I think that's it for today's video. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by and watching. Let me know what you think of this epic creation. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.